to our channel, Simmons Uncut Home and Garden. Well, today I'm introducing my KBS stainless steel 17 in 1 category bread maker. Now this is not a sponsored video, by the way. If you guys want to sponsor me, you can. So, but yes, this is my KBS stainless steel 17 in 1 bread maker, which I love. I've had it now for about over a year, and it saves me a lot of time when I'm baking other breads. Now, the KBS bread maker, let's talk about it for a little bit here. I don't know if you guys can see this, if I need to come up a little closer or not, but you have your 1701 list here, category, the functions that it does, and you have your menu. You have your panel here. You have your panel here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm gonna have to do a close up on here. But anyway, on that panel, you will have your plus button if you want to increase your baking time if you need to. Your minus button if you need to decrease your baking time on here as well. And you have loaf. If you're baking bread, you want to choose the loaf option on your bread if you're making loaf bread. Also, you have the color option. You can choose whether you want light bread or dark bread. Also, your menu, you can press your menu at any time, and it will let you know how long your bread has to bake, what stages your bread is in, if it's in the fermenting stage or is it in the stirring stage. You can see all of that on the bread maker here in this panel once you press the, I believe on the right side, once you press the menu button. Also, you have your start and stop option there as well. Now, what comes with our bread maker? So inside here, you have your fruit and nut dispenser. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but your fruit and nut dispenser right here. And it automatically will release your fruit and nut, your fruits or nuts inside your dried fruit and your nuts inside the fruit nut dispenser. Now here, let's see if you guys can see this or not, but you will place your fruits or nuts in this opening here, and it will be released here. Alright. Okay. Now also, inside of our bread maker, we have the ceramic loaf pan, which I already have inside, is one stirring rod, which you will receive 2 stirring rods together. Okay, so now let me lock this bit on. It locks in. So I'm going to lock that in the opposite way. Alright, I don't waste some time. Okay. Yeah, alright, I got it locked in. So now, it is locked in. So, but to release it, you're going to give it a twist, hit a click, it's automatically released. Now, let's see. I don't know if you guys can see in the inside of it where you have your, let's see. You have your coils inside, your heating elements, I should say. And also, that with our bread maker comes your KBS Quick Start Guidebook. See it? KBS Quick Start Guidebook. And you also have your recipe book as well. You want to have one oven mitt, one measuring cup that equals 1 cup. And also you're going to have a measuring spoon. The large side of the measuring spoon is 1 tablespoon and the smaller side is 1 teaspoon. And it also has like a divider if you want to do half a tablespoon, half a teaspoon as well. Alright, stirring rod. I have a stirring rod that goes inside of our bread, ceramic bread pan that's going to do all the stirring, the mixing of our ingredients. Also, you're going to have a hook, and the hook comes in handy when your bread, the loaf bread, when your stirring rod gets stuck in the bottom of your loaf bread, which I had happened before, and I removed it from the ceramic pan. Most of the time, your stirring rod will be in the bottom of your bread because where it's placed in the ceramic pan. So this comes in handy and helps remove the stirring rod from your bread without kind of tearing it up or anything like that. Now, so on today's video, I'm going to make some plain bread and also some hamburger buns as well. And the KBS bread maker, it does all my stirring, the mixing, and setting, rising, fermenting all of my ingredients inside of the bread maker, which also saves me time when I'm making homemade biscuits from scratch. So, yeah, I think that's everything about the also, the KBS bread maker, the glass is tempered glass. This side of the panel, here is it's cool to touch. This here is not so much. It has a warning sticker up here that you know that it's hot. And also, yeah, I think that's it about the KBS bread maker. So now let's get in the rest of the video of me making homemade bread. So I'm getting ready to make some. I think the first thing I'm going to do is going to be the hamburger buns and show you all the ingredients that I use that come with the recipe book for the hamburger buns and the hoagie bread, because basically the recipe for both are the same. Alrighty, so let's get into the video and I'll pull you guys back up once I have all my ingredients inside of my ceramic pan. Alright, I'll put you guys back up. So as you can see, it's not too loud, and as you can see that it's already in the stirring process. So it's going to take about an hour and 24 minutes. So in the process while this is being mixed up while the doughs are being prepared, we're going to make some homemade biscuits. Okay, guys, so I have about an hour or so left on the bread maker. So we're going to do some homemade biscuits, and I'm going to go ahead and get this going while the bread maker is going, so it's going to give me enough time to get biscuits made, but I'm not going to make them. We're going to put them in the freezer and freeze them. That way they'll be ready for next week. I already have some that are in the freezer. Yeah, for next week. So I'm doubling my batch. So I have some because our girls are coming home for about 3 weeks. So I'm trying to make sure I have enough biscuits made, enough bread made for the girls. And my mom is coming to visit as well. So I'm trying to make sure everybody's going to have enough bread to eat. So anyway, this is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And here, 1 cup. No, yeah, one tablespoon of sugar. It's in there. And we'll also put in 1 tablespoon of, 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Salt, and I'm using kosher salt. Also, the ingredients is also calling for 6 tablespoons of shredded butter, and the butter works best when it is frozen, and it takes a while to shred it. And this job can get pretty messy if the butter's not already cold, like my butter's not already cold, so yeah, it get a little messy. This is already soft. 6 tablespoons. There's our fruit net dispenser, you guys. Let's heard that. Okay, as you guys can see, I hope you guys can see that well. We have about 46 minutes left, and it is fermenting stage 2. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get some dishes and things all cleaned up, and I will pull you guys back up later. Okay, so we have about 30 minutes left. So I finished cleaning the kitchen. So now I can go ahead and get some lunch. Waiting on this 30 minutes. So I'll pull you guys back up later. Alright guys, it looks like that we are finished with our bread in the bread maker. So let's get it out and put it in our bowl here and repeat the process for the hoagie bread buns. That's basically what this pan is looking like right now. So we're going to repeat the process and start all over again. welcome back. So we see is the dough has doubled in size, and now we're getting ready to punch it down to get ready to make our hamburger buns here. And we're gonna take out our um, other dough that's in the bread maker for our cookie buns. So yeah, that's what we're getting ready to do. And guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome to our channel, Simmons Uncut Home and Garden. So we are glad to have, well, it's going down anyway without me even punching it. Oh my God, did I not flour this? I did not flour this. Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? I wasn't. I was talking. Oh my gosh. Mess, mess. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Here. Now, professional, but this is how we do it here. Don't make it work. So hopefully out of this, we will get about 8 buns for the week. We will get 8 buns over here. Let's get it cut. So again, guys, I'm like professional. Hopefully I have time here. Oh. Roll. I'm not sure this is too big for one of the buns anyway, so this. So I'm placing my bun on on my countertop. They have very little flour on it, but it has some. Not much, but very little. I'm trying to get it up inside here. Not too bad. Inside the bread. So I kind of pull it, not pull it, but I'll get a little rotation. Yeah, I'm pulling it because I'm pulling it. Let's get it right. some of it out. Okay, so this is one of the first ones that I did as I was waiting for the dough to come out of the bread machine. So we're gonna let it sit and rise for a few minutes like this here, hopefully. So, and I'll put you guys back out. Okay, guys, as you can see, I have the warm poofer on, and we have about 11 minutes left for the hoagie buns and the hamburger buns to finish poofing in the oven. Now, with the remaining dough that I did have left over, I'm just trying something new, and I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out, but I did put these in there. I put some butter inside and some honey, so we will try to see how this is going to turn out as well. So I prepared an egg wash that I'm going to put on the hoagie buns, and hamburger buns going to come out. Oh, yeah, and these are the seasonings that I'm going to place on top. So this roasted garlic and herb. This is rosemary garlic seasoning. Garlic parmesan. Savory steakhouse season. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Savory steakhouse season. I hope you can. And not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I might sprinkle this here with a little sea salt. We're gonna see. I don't know yet, but we're gonna see how it's gonna turn out. And I'll pull you guys up in a few minutes once they're done poofing, and we're gonna go from there. Also, in my egg wash, there's water in my egg wash. It's good to go. But I'm kind of basically switching out with it. There will be some egging. I guess it's like until foam almost, basically. I have to use it back on the stove, or kind of scoop out the foam, so you can see that. Okay, just a little bit. This is probably easier with the brush. I'm trying to work with the spoon. Bear with me. Let's force this up on there. Watch it kind of gets the salt skin. Alright, as you guys can see, these poofs are really big. Yeah, not too much like I want a little bit smaller. These work. These will work. So now let's get ready to get wash and season. Seasons. Alright, smells so good. Smells so good. Watch it, take your notes. This is a good punch on. Tastes so good. So it's really good. Tastes so good. So if I'm gonna wait too long. We're done with that. Oh no! Yes, I'm trying to get the main seasons out there and touching my toilet. Let's get this in the oven for about 18 minutes. Look at that. Big Buns. I throw that out already. I want to keep from throwing it out. Release it pretty good.